gonna have you. Oh. Hi, buddy. Why are you hiding up there? Why are you hiding up there? Your fans want to see you. Yeah, come on. Yeah, come on. Meow, come on. Breakfast yummy. Yeah. Your new mom's gonna be here in the next little while. And by a little while, I mean probably, I don't know, an hour. Maybe an hour and a half. She's gonna call me when she's ready to leave Purrfect Pals. Hi. Oh, hi. Yes, you are adorable. Yes, you are adorable. Getting chat up. Mr. Corn Cob says I don't need to see chat. Hi, CFP. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Are you excited to go home and see your new and visit with your new mom all day? She says she doesn't have any more plans this weekend, so you get to spend lots of quality time with her. Lick, lick, lick. Yes. She likes nose kisses too. He is a big snuggle bug. His new mom is so excited by this. She even likes his nose kisses. The video thumbnail is a picture I took when she was over on Wednesday visiting him and falling in love. Hi. Ah, yes, yes. She likes lip kisses way better than I do. But yes, my lips probably taste like butter and eggs because I just finished breakfast. It's just gonna be him and his new mom at her condo. He might feel a change coming. He also got left alone pretty much most of yesterday because I was over at a friend's house for Thanksgiving dinner. So he's excited about more attention. He's gonna go home with his litter boxes to help transition. And I offered to like send him home with toys, but she's like, I've got lots of toys. Plus, she stopped at the she stopped at the pet store on the way home on Wednesday. They got him a new scratcher and a new bed and another catnip banana. And we're gonna send him home with some food and his litter. Yeah. Oh, sneeze. She works during the day, so he'll be home a lot of the daytime, but then once she gets home, she doesn't really go anywhere, so he'll get to spend all evening snuggling with her. I might take like a week or two, but I will definitely keep fostering. with the caveat that I'm going to be going to visit my mom right after Christmas, and so any fosters that I have at that point will be at the shelter for a week. So it kind of depends on what they need right now. Mr. Topaz is doing really well in his little highlight room, so he's getting lots of attention and charming people. So hopefully he'll go home pretty soon. And I'm sure they will find another cat for me to foster, because they always have cats that need fostering. A lot of people, when they foster, they get really excited about kittens. And, you know, kittens are important. Don't get me wrong. We need people to foster kittens. But not very many people like to foster adult cats. And sometimes they need a bigger break, because they're all stressed by the shelter, or have a special need diet, something like that. So I will keep fostering. I hope so, because he is also a big sweetie. He started jumping up on laps when people come to visit him, although he hides from me. I'm wondering if maybe he feels a little, okay, he doesn't feel abandoned, because that's not how cats are, but it's a little bit, aw. But that's okay. He will find his exact right person. And he's getting lots of love from the shelter staff. No, the shelter staff are pretty sure that he's not going to be there a really long time. My resident cats are all doing well. Mr. Toothless is being adorkable like usual, and Hazel is having some fun play zooms, and Johnny is enjoying his cat ball and snuggling with us in the morning sometimes, or in the evening. This morning I had Hazel laying on my hip, and then Toothless climbed up on my shoulder and curled up right here, which is awesome, except he's 13 pounds. He also likes sleeping draped across my feet, which is also adorable. Everybody's healthy. Floofy beleaguerment, yes. Covered in cats. Sometimes Jeff gets all 3 cats on him. That's fun, because Johnny is 14 pounds and Toothless is 13 pounds and Hazel is 7 pounds. So we got what? 7 and 13 is, I think, 20. Like 30, 34 pounds of cat. Yes, happy, healthy cats are a very good thing. And his new mom has experience with cats that have pee problems, so, you know, she's not super excited about, you know, if things escalate, but she understands that he might have some transition issues, and so she's all ready for that. He has some stress-related pee issues. Mostly they seem to be related to having a roommate that he didn't want, a cat roommate, and also change things. So we expect there may be some issues for the next week or two as he gets used to his new place, and then we're hoping everything calms down. Yes. We are definitely sending his litter boxes home for that. She might eventually get new ones because these are not super expensive and not super attractive. But, you know, let's get him used to the new place first and then start changing things. He's also going home with cat attract litter, so that will also help. I think she eventually wants to get some covered boxes, and she was happy that we got a covered box in the corner, and so she was happy to see that he uses that. That's what I'm not going to send home because I'm going to clean that up to use in the future. Oh, chin scritches. He loves his chin scritches. I think they're going to be a really good fit for each other. Lick, lick. Oh, yes. You are such a good boy. Pretty sure she's up at the shelter right now signing paperwork. And then she'll come down here and pick him up. We decided, um, the foster coordinator and I decided that it would be less stressful for him not to go up to the shelter and then to her house, but to rather just go from here to her house. So, I had a fan, heater running, so that just stopped. I don't have the humidifier going today, so that wasn't that, but the heater did just stop. You're welcome. What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? Who's that handsome boy? Who's that handsome boy? Who's that handsome boy? Oh, yes, you are a very handsome boy. Yeah, they are some really good, they are really, well, so she still has to go up to the shelter because they weren't available to come down to my house this weekend on account of it being a holiday weekend. But, I don't have to go up there, so that's nice. Come on, Jack, come back. Cat selfie. nom nom. Breakfast burps. I loves me some eggs. Also, I had leftover rolls from dinner last night. I made rolls. They were yummy. Well, he might. It's a solid couch with the. It's like a cat scratcher. It's like one of these cat scratchers that has the solid core with the carpet over it. So it's a nice firm little couch. The cats all seem to like it. I mean, he doesn't spend a lot of time up there, but he's been up there. I don't know where you get it though. I got it from a friend of mine. I think I get it though. Some cats just don't like the squishy, floppy, cushiony beds as opposed to a cat scratcher bed. Oh, that's sad. Yeah, I'm not sure where my friend got this one, so I'm not really seeing anything like it on Google. Oh wait, classic kitty cat couch. I put a link in the chat window here in a minute. Give me a minute. Do, 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 do. Where's your share button? Copy. Yeah, so much. This looks This link looks really similar to that though, and it's a pretty nice cat bed. It's like a scratcher. It's like a carpet covered scratcher, but in a couch format. And I'm gonna put the link in there mostly just for so that you can like have something to reference. All right. So I know you're not gonna probably buy it, but you know, just sometimes it's helpful to have a thing to help with searching. Anyway, hey buddy. That makes sense. If it's like this one, it's built pretty sturdy and it's I mean that spent some time outside of my last apartment, so hi. Oh hi. You gonna face that way? There's lots of backlighting here. No, take the picture. Hey. 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 Too much backlighting that way. Too much backlighting that way. He's like, but I don't want to face that way, Mom. I don't want to face that way. Okay. Oh, happy. Oh, happy boy. Purr, 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 purr. we got down to freezing last night. I don't actually know what the coldest overnight was, but it was definitely below freezing. Yes. Purr, 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 purr. Yeah, I'm glad it's not freezing and raining here. There's a possibility for some snow, but it's a very low possibility. Usually when it gets really cold here, it dries out. Just it's the way that the weather around here works. It's really complicated to get precipitation and cold at the same time. Because usually when the rain or the moisture moves in, it's coming in off the ocean, which is generally above freezing, and so you have to have a thing where you've already got the cold weather in place, and then the wet comes in over on top of it and rains, and then it turns into snow, and it's just a complicated set of conditions to get. Sorry, that's might be confusing. We had enough snow last year to last me for the next several years, though. Aw, COD is not fun. Oh, good. If you ever need me to switch to typing or like chatting on the stream, just let me know. I don't type as fast as I talk, but that sounds tasty, Joe. What we got out there now? I think we got sparrows rather than chickadees. It's a little hard to see. That one might be a finch, like a house finch. Yay for good pizzerias. Bird, bird, there's birds. It's hard to see through the plastic because there's condensation on the outside plastic. Bird TV. Ooh, that sounds yummy, CFP. I don't go to Greek very often, so I don't know what my favorite is there. I mean, I like the Greek salads with the feta and the cucumber and tomato and stuff. That's pretty tasty. But it's been a while since I've been, so I'm not sure what my favorite is right now. Bird TV is the best. Right, Mr. Corn Cob? Right? Oh, that's sad. I'm sorry. But I'm glad the antipasti works out for you. Oh, I do like hummus, although I tend to like Middle Eastern hummus more than Greek hummus. But hummus and pita, that is one of my jams. Same thing with gyros, although again, the Middle Eastern um, versus the Greek. But I will happily eat Greek gyros and hummus. Bird TV. He is so adorable. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna miss this little guy. I'm gonna miss you. But you are gonna be so happy at your new place. You're gonna have your own mom, and she's not gonna have any other cats to share with you. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Sorry to interrupt your bird TV there, buddy. Although the birds did fly away, so that's good. I just texted that video to his new mom. Not that she's probably looking at her phone right now. She's probably signing paperwork and meeting with the adoption counselor, and it's all good. We're friends on Facebook, and I see her once a week, generally once a week. She's part of my knitting group, so I'm pretty sure I will get updates. She probably will not do a public Facebook for him, but I will share things when she says I can, which I'm pretty sure she will. I'm pretty sure she'll let me share stuff. Knitting and cats. They sometimes go okay together. I think he'll be pretty chill about it. He's let me knit in here before. Oops, sorry, buddy. Ooh, I think that's a house finch. I see some red on its neck. Well, I'm glad to know that the finches like the sunflower seeds too. Oh, I do. I have a knit and kitten T-shirt. I have one where it's a gray T-shirt with a cat that's wearing a big long scarf and knitting, and it says knit and kitten. And I have a blue shirt with a white cat that's knitting, and I call that my ghost knitting T-shirt. And I have another one with a cat that's attacking the yarn ball, and it goes, "I am the unraveler of worlds." All three of them are from Tea Turtle. Shot by Animal Cat. I'll post a link to um, one of them. Oh, that's cute. Dang it, I don't need another t-shirt. Okay, I'd like another t-shirt right now, but I'm not buying that stuff today. Well, I'm not opposed to buying stuff today. I just don't have money to buy stuff with today, and a t-shirt is a want, not a need. At least right now, anyway. I have enough t-shirts. But it's so cute. It's called Lazy Sunday, and it's a ice cream sundae kind of a glass that has three cats curled up in it. A pink one, a white one, and a chocolate one with a maraschino cherry on top, and it's super cute. Okay. We'll get there faster probably by looking at crafting than cats, because they have a bajillion cat t-shirts. And I have more than one of them. Oh, their t-shirts are all on sale today for Black Friday. Nah. Dang it. This is a dangerous site to go on. Yes, that. I have to wait until some more of my t-shirts wear out before I can get more. But they have a Velocikitty one where it's a Velociraptor on its back playing with a yarn ball. That's super adorable. Oh, congratulations, Kobe Slider. Yay. Yay, kitty's going home. Including Mr. Corn Cob here shortly. Oh, it looks like my My Unravel World t-shirt went out of, is no longer available. Sad. Oh well. Kobe slider. So Kobe is a cut of meat, like a high quality cut of beef, and a slider is a little tiny hamburger generally. So I think this litter, or that litter of kittens, had foodish names. So there was antipasti somewhere, I think, and Joe said earlier that sorry, scrolling up. Disco fries and scampi. You're welcome. The appetizers. That's awesome. The link I just posted is for the one of the Knitting Kitty t-shirts that I have, Knitting Kitten. And hi Bitey Bites. I have the other two that I have are not available on the Tea Turtle website right now, but so I posted the link to the one that I do have, that they have, the one that they have that I also have. Come in. What's up?
Yeah, just coming in.
We're having a watching party.
Hello.
Bitey Bites just showed up. We got Cats for President, aka CFP, and
Hi, Bitey Bites. Hi, Cry Joe.
Cry Joe.
Yep. Anyway,
You
so
can sit down if you want.
Sure. Hi. Meow. Meow.
There's bird TV going on.
Bird TV.
I think there's house finches coming out, not chickadees.
Boy. Hello.
His mom posted on Facebook. Corn Cob's mom posted on Facebook, "I'm headed up to the shelter." It was like an hour before the shelter opened. You think she's just a little excited?
Well, you know, if you...
I'd be excited.
Yeah. Corn Cob is definitely worth being excited
of. Crowdy Joe wants to know how much you ate yesterday.
Just enough.
I actually didn't eat Jeff yesterday.
Is that along the lines of let's eat, comma, grandma, and let's eat grandma? Hi.
No, I think he was talking to you. It just looks funny to have.
Yeah.
How much food did you eat, Jeff, yesterday?
I had just enough. We had a wonderful dinner with our friend Shannon.
There was turkey and bacon creamed corn and cranberry sauce that was really, really yummy.
Oh, yeah.
And there were peas, and I had my rolls, and I think there was something else, but I can't remember what it is right now. Oh, we made some gravy, yeah.
I helped with the turkey, picking up the turkey out of the oven and
spilling the juice, because there was a lot of juice.
But I didn't drop the turkey. That was the important
there was no
thing.
dropping.
Yes.
I also love my "I would push you in front of zombies to save my cats" t-shirt. That's pretty awesome. I'm sorry it got some negative responses.
Hi. Oh, there's a new lap here. A new lap has entered.
It was really cute. When Janet was here, Corn Cob was sitting on her lap and then reaching over and putting a paw on my lap. Conservation of laps. Why don't you make your lap a little bit more horizontal, because it looks like he's trying to slide off.
Okay.
There we go. We should do claw clips. Are you okay with doing claw clips, Jeff?
Sure.
Because his claws need clipping. Yes, that is very true, CFP. Oh. Corn Cob is not a fan, but we're going to bribe him with treats.
No.
I know, you're not a fan. But you've got some really sharp claws.
It's okay, buddy. You're getting a manicure.
Podicure.
Podicure, yes. It's okay, buddy.
No, it's not. You're torturing me.
He's pretty chill.
Hazel will be like screaming.
Oh. Hi, buddy. I know. This is call the Mounties. Look at what they do to me. Yes.
The Mounties are a little far away to help, buddy.
Corn Cob, it's okay. It's okay.
All right.
Done?
Yep.
All right.
Good boy. Good boy.
I'm out of here.
Oh, I should put these back in the container. Oh, we should show off your tricks or treats, buddy. Will you do the new thing? Corn Cob, come.
Also, unlimited breadsticks.
So there's the appetizer kittens.
Oh, yes.
Corn Cob, come on. Look at you being good boy. Hi, Roxy J.
Hey.
Ready? Leap. Leap. He's all like, I'm not wanting to leap right now. Leap.
That's too much like work.
There we go. Good boy. Good boy. Shake. Shake. Shake.
They was picked up at home.
Around. By the way, this was the first time I actually got him to go through my legs, so yay!
He passes his final test
Shake.
with flying colors.
Jump up. Right down. Corn Cob, come. I'd work on sit, but he keeps sitting down before I can do the thing. Good boy. Good boy, yes. Such a good boy.
Hi, buddy.
Send him home with those. Come on. He's all like, I see that you don't have the teas anymore. Good boy. Good boy. Hopefully, board lawyers would not get mad at you for naming a kitten after Olive Garden things. But one never knows.
Disco fries, queso dip, unleavened bent breadsticks.
Only one left on the plate. That's awesome.
Hi. Hi. Oh, such a handsome boy.
Hi, sorry. By the way, the bird TV was just really popular up there. We've got house finches coming as well as chickadees now. Mr. Corn Cob. Oh, nope, litter box. Okay, you can do the litter box. Yeah, they've been going through it really fast. I've been having to fill it up every couple of weeks. But he was just up there chittering at birds and being very adorable. Hi, Valerie. We're all very excited for Mr. Corn Cob. He's all like, but I want more, I want to do more tricks for treats. Why aren't we doing the tricks? Bye, sorry. Have a good rest of your day.
Checking the work email.
Yes, they are dinosaurs.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, they also know that they're tasty dinosaurs. Mr. Topaz caught a chickadee last summer, brought it in, played with it, and then ate it. Oh, you see birds?
Burbs.
You see birds?
Burbs.
Hi. Not so much right now? Okay. He's in my lap. You can sit on Jeff's lap.
You've got so many laps to choose from. Yes. What's he looking at?
I don't know.
Okay. You're a good boy. Such a good boy. Life is so hard.
Oh, there's a lap. Lol, Joe. She's been playing with calling him Cornstir. The Cornstir. Or Corn Cob, Duke of the Grasslands, or something like that.
Are you not getting enough pets, Corn Cob?
I did not know that chickadees were the same thing as tits, so that's good. That is a funny name for a bird. I mean, there are other things like there's mouse tits and stuff like that, but I don't know. Will the internet tell us? Ah, titmice. Yes, chickadees and tits are the same thing.
Hooray for the internet.
Corn Cob, need to wash your mouth out, Jerry Lynn. I learned a thing today. Cats for President, CFP. Chickadee dee dee. Yes, yes, they can. Wikipedia says that they're commonly referred to as tits throughout much of the English-speaking world. They're called chickadees or titmice in North America. I've only ever heard them called chickadees.
Probably based off the noise they make, which is a short chirp.
Chickadee dee dee. Tit. Oh, that could be too. Nothing at this exact instant. What's up, Mr. Swishy Tail? What's up, Mr. Swishy Tail? I would pet your head, but I can't reach it.
Yes, chickadees are, yeah. Oh, Jeff.
Yes.
Star Wars The Mandalorian. I've been hearing that. Well, at some point I may get it. We may get it. Well,
Right now we're trying not to spend a lot of money, so.
yep.
Because we just put insulation in our attic. Which, yay! But, wow.
But yeah, thank you, Joe. It's, I understood The Mandalorian's pretty good. I also, there's a thing where Disney World is, for their Star Wars, was it, I forget, Rise of the Rebellion or something like that, their new Star Wars area of the park. They're going to be having X-Wings, flying X-Wings, formation flying X-Wings. And you might be going, and the trick is they're going to be flying at night. They're drones. They're big quadcopters with, and basically they're just a framework of an X-Wing and clever lighting. So that's pretty cool. The some of the pictures that some fans have managed to get are impressive.
And yes, sparrows are better with the sharing. I have seen 2 or 3 sparrows in the feeder at the same time, whereas I only ever see like 1 chickadee at a time. Same thing with the juncos; they're only ever 1 at a time.
Is he up there?
Yep.
I can't see him.
I need to put like some cardboard or something on top of this.
Oh yeah, it's cutting through the fat foam. Okay.
Yep.
Look up, cat foams.
I don't think it's gonna ever do that, but
No.
it is.
It is getting warm.
Yes, I think if I just put some cardboard on the platform and then put the foam on top of the cardboard, it'll work.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, sounds fun, CFP. We're gonna go see the new Star Wars movie on the Christmas holiday.
Yeah, that's.
I will send Jeff to go watch it with other friends. It's not that I'm not opposed to it. I just am not.
Movies are not Jerry.
I'm having a complicated time with movies right now, especially movies in the theater.
Very loud.
Very loud, very overwhelming.
The only thing that saved the original Star Wars movie from being terrible was George Lucas's wife and the other editor completely reworking the way the movie in edit, because other than that, it would have been really a snoozer. But yeah, the original Star Wars, you watch it, it's great. It's got the action, adventure, and such, but the dialogue isn't super fantastic.
We should get a glitter sparkle rainbow curtain.
Wopop. I love the name of the company.
Anyway.
If you want, dear.
No, I don't.
How much is it?
I don't know. It's also from Walmart. I'll look. $30. No, $26. Oh, it's light effect. Sparkle sequin with light effect. Wonder if it's got like blinking sequins or something.
And despite me saying it's the heresy of the first Star Wars movie wasn't the greatest movie ever, I like it a lot. I remember seeing it in 1977 with my dad. My dad snuck me, I want to say, out of school, and we went to the theater. It was just me and him, and we watched Star Wars. And then, we're going to see it for the first time. We went to with the rest of my mom and my sister and such. So
yeah, but dialogues can be important, especially like I love you, I know.
yeah, galaxy a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Oh, I completed finally cleared out the map. Everyone was Luke Skywalker or Han Solo.
Nice. I was not yet alive.
1977.
Oh, okay. I was 2. No, I was 1. I don't know if we saw it.
Yeah.
I've seen the original 3. I have not seen the new ones yet. I'll see them someday. That's awesome. Do you mean the words or the woods?
The words on a thing like and the pan, the cam. Yeah,
probably words rather
the
than
opening
words.
crawl
Oh,
where they have it is a dark time in the galaxy. Yeah, they had some of I think the first computer animation in a movie with like the Death Star schematics and such.
But I like the Ewoks.
Yep. Murder teddy bears.
Oh, I saw somebody did a fan headcanon thing where they were all like, yeah, the reason that the Ewoks have so like are
Beat the stormtroopers, the Empire.
yeah, the reason that they're so good is that they have giant murder birds that they're fighting. Because I think one of them had like a crow talon or something like that, like a giant crow talon, and so they have postulated that there were giant murder birds on their planet, and they're like, these stormtroopers are nothing compared to giant murder birds.
Where did those big claws that they are wearing around their necks come from? We don't see those. They probably outside the Ewok territories. It's not very safe. Inside the Ewok territories, it's relatively safe unless the Ewoks catch you, and then you're likely to be invited to be dinner. The another thing I saw is in all of the Star Wars Star Wars movies. I mean, they show the Imperial forces. Okay, they've got ground forces. They've got their TIE fighter, their space forces. They've got their naval forces. But they really don't show them, like on the ground. They don't show the other sorts of things you would have, logistics, the intelligence and such. And and the Ewoks show all that. They have psyops. They've got things to fake out the Imperial troops. They've got ground and air forces, arboreal forces too. They all the different ways. They've got their special forces. The Ewoks who managed to figure out how to work a speeder bike.
Never trusted them. But once they like you, you're safe. Very safe. Corn Cob. Oh, do you want to play? Is that what you're saying? No, that's not what you want. Do you want to get down to bird?
Oh.
Lift it up over
Yeah.
the tar heads. Bird. No, it's mine. My bird. Oh, you got the feather out.
Yeah.
He pulled the feather out. That's awesome. Well, that's not going to spin anymore. Spoilers are awful. Although, I almost never see the movies in the theaters, so I just don't worry about spoilers, because by the time I see it, it's like years later. And so I tell people, if you want to talk about it to me, you totally can. I think Janet said that she's got some nice feather toys for him. And I showed her the catnip banana, so he's going to go home with a brand new catnip banana. Well, there's a brand new catnip banana waiting for him at home. Banana. Yay! That's so awesome, CFP. You go math, Joe. Is that a tip math you have to do? I think he said he's getting Pizza Hut. So could be the tip for the delivery person.
Tater salad.
Joe likes taters and things named Joe.
Okay.
Probably the perfect cat name for Joe would be Tater Joe. Probably the Harry Potter Wizards Unite game. Well, I don't know that for sure, but probably that's the Harry Potter game that a lot of people are playing, including us. It's on the phone. Tater Joe. No, that's not going to be your name, Mr. Corn Cob. No, I will not let go of the bird. It's my bird. This is why we don't play with the bird very often.
He's very much into, I've hunted it, I'm keeping it, it will be delicious.
It's just feathers. It will be delicious. So, Joe, are you playing Wizards Unite, the Harry Potter Wizards Unite, or is it a different Harry Potter game? Tater salad, lol. So, Wizards Unite.
Okay, cool. We should share codes.
No, it's mine. It's mine. We will kill it good. We will kill the feather good. You can play it all AR or you can play just some of it AR. I only play some of it AR. And by all of it, I mean, like when you're catching stuff AR. That's not AR like when you're in the map view. The only AR I usually play is when there are port keys you unlock, and then you use the port key to travel to
A location.
a little mini location and gather goods.
Yeah, it's.
And
You tap on glowy things. Once you tap on 5 of them, you've completed that. It's not much of a actual mini game or anything like that.
But that's the only part that I use AR because you have to look around the room to get the glowy bits. So when you catch them, when you do the monster catching,
Right.
foundable returning, you can have that in AR mode. So you have to be like looking around and playing to do that. But it makes me I don't know. I don't like that quite so much. It's fun once or twice, but not all the time.
Oh, but I can't sell it. Okay, Joe, he will be right back.
Janet says she's finishing up the paperwork.
Woo! Place is gonna be empty without him here. But there'll be another one that needs a break.
That too, CFP. There's a few. I played World. I haven't played for a little while, but I played World of Warcraft for a long time, and there were some of the animations. There's a few that I watch like every time, but most of them it's just like, okay, that's nice, skip. It was really cool the first time, but then after that I'm like, no, I'm done. Did I say that Janet's just finishing up the paperwork?
You did.
Okay. All right. For the next hour, I will turn the messenger sound notifications on.
That's how she's communicating.
I thought she was going to call me, but yeah, she's going through Messenger.
Okay.
Fine sound. Oh, I hate it when you can't skip it. That's rough. Oh. That's the heater turning back on, CFP. Bounce. Now what are you going to do with it? Are you going to sit and kill it? Kill it dead? Because you caught it?
Dead, I tell you. Dead.
I'm just glad he carried it to one of the layers that's actually like on screen. Come on. There we go. Are you done? Are you done? Well, come on. Mr. Corn Cob. He's like, no, I got a feather here. What's up, buddy? Oh, you want that string toy? Do you want this string toy to start moving? Not so much.
He's warming up to the idea of pouncing it. Maybe. He is a cat.
He is a cat.
And he gets to choose things.
So 7 p.m. Eastern is like 3?
Subtract 3 hours for 4 o'clock here.
4 o'clock.
I have to know that because, you know, SpaceX launches.
Normally I know that. I was just like trying to figure out.
Yeah,
My brain is mush.
It's math.
Alright, so the online concert's at 4 p.m., so plenty of time.
A friend of ours is going to be having a concert, Heather Dale, and she is wonderful.
I love her voice. No? Okay. At some point we should get some garbage bags. I want to send the litter that's in there home with it. Well, maybe I can keep that one.
Like the container, the Tidy Cat container.
Well, I want to keep the Tidy Cat container.
We got a bunch of them though, so.
I don't know. She does. She does a lot of Celtic inspired things and women's stories, and
Arthurian legend.
she likes doing a lot of Arthurian legends. Um, her newest album is called Spark, I think, and I haven't really listened to it that much because I've been having a hard time with listening to music this year. As in, headaches are not a fun thing. Um, let me put up a link to her Bandcamp, and then you can kind of get a feel for what her music sounds like.
If you ever meet her in person, she has a smile that beams 100 yards down a hallway. So.
Oh, the newest one is Sphere, not Spark. I'm hoping that a lot of the headaches were related to the glasses. I just got new glasses in the beginning of October, and I have the number of headaches have gone down a lot. So now I still have headaches, but it's not like every day. So yay. That's Heather's Bandcamp, and all right. Janet is heading down. Might be another hour or so. And then here's Heather's website. Doo-ba-doo-doo-doo. She says that her music is reminiscent of Lorena McKennitt and Sarah McLachlan. And then on the website, there's the Celtic Spark thing up at the top, which is where the online tickets, you can buy the online tickets for that. She has a concert today, and then an earlier in the day concert on the Sunday, December 8th, 3 p.m. EST, which might be more
Noon here, noon Pacific.
Well, yeah, but CFP is in Germany.
Ah.
I don't know what Eastern time is in Germany, but it's the one today is at 7 p.m. in Eastern time, and the one on the 8th is 3 p.m. Eastern time, which might be a better European time. Oh, did you find the bird? Did you find a bird? 9 hours ahead. That's right. Yeah, 9 hours, which would be
about 6 hours for anything on the East Coast.
Yeah. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
An evening concert for you.
9 p.m. on the 8th. Today, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1 a.m. for tonight's concert. But her music is really lovely. She plays with Ben Deschamps, who does a lot of things like violin and guitar, and he does singing as well. I really like them together. Oh, you got it.
Victory!
Then you let it go.
I will be merciful.
Not now, though. Now I have my teeth on it.
Grr. Roar.
CFP, does that mean you're an hour ahead of people like in England? Because I think my friend in England is about 8 hours ahead of me.
Yeah. We're -8 UTC. Universal Coordinated Time.
I like the online concerts because I can't get to where a lot of my artist friends are. So it lets me actually like hang out with them.
I keep on working on a teleportation device by only keeping tearing holes in the space-time continuum.
Was that your fault?
And they told me to stop.
Dang it. Stupid teleporter's not working. No, the online concert that they're doing is, it's actually, it's a new platform that Heather's Ben is designing. And, it's like Concert Window or something like that. You can like chat with each other, which is really nice. Like type chat, like here, only we're all typing. And, for my friend Suj, she actually can sometimes see chat and we'll chat and like talk back to us. But I think Heather and Ben may record theirs in advance and then they'll be in chat with us talking. So that's fun. At least that's what happened the last time they did an online concert. Heather and Ben are up in Canada, I think in Toronto.
So we're involved with a convention here in our area called Conflict. It's a film convention, and I believe our one of our guests is from Germany.
Oh yeah, Daniela Fry?
There's going to be kind
Hang
of
on.
introduction to pronunciation at the probably opening ceremonies. Here's how to pronounce
Festi.
our Festi.
Festi. Which I'm probably still not saying right, but I just couldn't remember what the last name was. You always mix up mustard and custard, huh? So, like, I like eggs, but Jeff's not a huge egg fan.
I know, I'm a heathen.
Conflict, it's called, so there's a style of music called filk, which is pretty much music for this, like folk music for the science fiction fantasy crowd. And so there's a lot of original music where people tell stories or like write songs about their favorite stories. But then there's also a large part where people will take existing songs and parody them, kind of like Weird Al, and those are a lot of fun. Sometimes they'll parody each other's like original songs. That's also fun. And so Conflict is a film convention where we pretty much make music the entire weekend. There's concerts we watch. There's There's like a songwriting contest. There's like we sit around the room and sing songs to each other or sing along with each other. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. And Filk is Filk, so.
So conflict is like if you switch the L and the I, then there's filk in there. But it conflicted with pretty much everything else. Where they were trying to set a date and they're like, what about this date? No, it conflicts with this thing. What about this date? No, it conflicts with this thing. There is one in Germany. We have some friends that are involved in that. Steve Mack emigrated to Germany because he married, what's her name?
Not Yulia.
No.
Katie?
Katie Droga. And I think they're involved in running the one in Germany. Somehow. I'm not exactly sure. I have not ever been to Germany, sadly. I would like to someday. Where are you going, buddy? Oh, did you get it? Did you get it? You got it. Now what are you going to do with it?
Eat it.
Now what are you going to do with it? Yeah, that's one of the one in Germany is one of the ones we were trying not to conflict with. Instead, we're a week before, 1 to 2 weeks before one in Georgia, and also really close to one in England. He is ready to go home. His mom is on her way, although it'll probably be an hour or so.
Taking the back ways.
She's not a fan of freeway driving, so she tends to do a lot of back roads. And it is 30 minutes there on the freeway in good traffic. So it depends on what traffic is like on the side road she's taking. And the foster coordinator just texted to say she's officially adopted Corn Cob.
Yay! That's right, Corn Cob. He's going, where's the bird? Where's the bird?
It's very much official. She's signed the paperwork. She's on her way to pick him up. He got the bird.
He got the bird. She got
the
him.
cat.
No, we're not married at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Yeah, I know, we're dorks. Wouldn't have it any other way. Yeah, we need to send the litter boxes home, and I'm trying to decide if I want to just empty out all the litter. Probably should just empty out all the litter. And then I'm sending her home with the one bag that's on the porch. At least some portion of the food. We need to get that out of the van.
Okay.
And possibly the litter that's in the Tidy Cats, although I might send that home with her as well. If she wants it.
Well, how about we wait till she's here and we just take the stuff that's out in the van and just transfer it directly to her vehicle. He's looking at the cat dancer a bit. He's a monster on the freeway, joking, of course. I can be out. No, I'm not a monster on the freeway. I've rode with Jerry Lynn's dad. Jerry Lynn's dad is much more aggressive.
I don't like driving with my dad very much. Or if I do, I like to not be watching what he's doing. I mean, I think he's probably safe, but it's a little anxious making. And even then, he's still not one of the really horrible drivers. He just likes to go fast and he tailgates people until they either get out of his way or he can go around them, which is not my favorite. Do you want to go put it back up?
Okay.
I think the string got wound around the stick a little bit.
Oh,
yeah. Probably just do it around one guitar.
Okay. There we go. The bass.
My dad's not too bad on surface streets. It's just on the freeway. He just wants to go.
Yep. He wants to be there in as little time as possible.
Oof, that's not fun. You get it, Corn Cob. You get it. Just send him home with that one too. Well, that one. That's the new one.
Okay.
We'll bump it again. No. Just pick him up and put him on my lap. He probably won't stay, but just try.
Come.
What are you doing, Dad?
Okay, I'm gonna step out for a bit.
I'm out of here. Well, come on. Mr. Corn Cob. There's a bajillion cat toys in here, and what does he play with? A pen. Mr. Corn Cob is taking his litter boxes and the litter and the cat treats, and I'm going to send some Fellaway wipes, a couple of Fellaway wipes with him, and one of the cat dancers, and he's going to get food, go home with him. I offered to send toys home, but she was like, nope, I got toys and I'm going to buy some. I'm just sending the cat dancer because I got that specifically to go home with him. So, and then what else is going to go? Other stuff that I'm not remembering right now. I don't know how long until I get the next cat. It depends on what the shelter needs me to do, but I'm also hoping for at least a few days off. Actually, the cat dancer came from one of the chatters. I think Bitey Bites, maybe? But I could be wrong. They also sent the catnip banana, and I was going to send that home, but Janet decided that she wanted to get one instead. So I offered. Chatter sent toys, and I offered to send them home. I think Buddy also sent the bird toy we were just playing with, but Janet's like, yeah, I've got one of those at home already. I'm good. It was super cute. She called me from, or she didn't call me after she came to visit. She texted me later that night and said, yeah, I stopped at PetSmart on the way home, and he's got a new scratcher and he's got a new bed. Oh, okay. I've had several people send things, so I just remember that you sent the banana. But yeah, the banana is from Bitey Bites, and then somebody sent the cat dancer and the feather toy, and I don't remember. I think there was something else, but I don't remember what it is right now. Corn Cob. You know something's up. You know something's up. Mr. Corn Cob. Whoop, 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 whoop. I'm ignoring you, Mom. Oh, maybe I won't ignore you. But only for pets. Because corn cob pipe. Or Frosty the Snowman blanket. Because corn cob pipe and a button nose. I can't scritch you over there, buddy. Janet says that she's putting a pee pad in a carrier for him because we know that, good job, Buddy Bites. Yeah, Mr. Corncob likes the cat dancer, so that'll go home with him. Well, it'll go home if she wants it to go home with him. Should I start gathering some stuff up? Oh, let me go get a bag. I'll be right back. Hey, would you do me a favor? What? There's no toilet paper in here. Oh.
I'm just going to replace it, but and two.
Thank you. And then one for the.
One for the. Yeah.
No. I brought back. So there's some leftover canned food, and he gets to go home with the rest of his treats. Yeah, Joe says he's in the Midwest somewhere. And I've got some Fellaway wipes to throw in. She doesn't get my Nature's Miracle, sorry. And the newest of the cat dancers, not that one. Ooh, minus 50, brrr. Send this toy home in case she wants to get something like it. Or I may take them out when she goes, no, I don't want any toys. We'll see. I don't want to force things on people. Yes, the couch is staying on the shelf. The couch lives here. The couch does not go home with other cats. Not even adorable Nakai. He's in the Midwest, which means sometimes they get a lot of really cold and wind chill. So I don't know if it's minus 50 without wind chill, but with wind chill, it could get pretty dang cold. If he's if he's near one of the Great Lakes, sometimes you get the lake effects, which also bring lots of um, cold weather, cold wet weather. Hi. Oh hi. Hi, Toothless. There's a little black paw sticking under the door. Lol, Joe. Little black toothless paw sticking under the door. I want to come in, Mom. Sniff all the sniffs. You do hear guitar music. Jeff is out practicing in the living room. They're kind of meh. Toothless minds at the least. I don't think Johnny or Hazel are super big fans of it. They're certainly not fans of my cello playing, I tell you that. Mom, it's loud. Make the loud stop. Well, I'm not a huge fan of loud music just because headaches. Um, loud, loud music is one of my migraine triggers, so I have to be careful around it. But the cello is comparatively loud even when I'm not playing. It's really hard to play really quiet on the cello, is what I'm saying. You can do it, but you have to work hard at it. And usually, if we're gonna play music and we don't really worry about how loud we're playing, we're not amped, so it's not like super loud, shake the house loud. But we don't really worry about the volume in the cats because they can go find other places to hide. Nice. I'm glad you do. Me too. Although I'm still not a huge fan of really loud music. I'm not sure that I will ever be a fan of really loud music. But I'm glad that there are people that do like it. I'm one of those people that keeps earplugs in my purse. Yeah, I would also like the headaches to go away. That'd be really nice. I don't know that they'll ever completely go away, but if I can get to them to where they're only a couple times a month, that would be really nice. I would love that. Oh, oh, look at that happy face. I know you can't see his happy face, but his whiskers are forward and his eyes are closed. He's as close to a smile as he ever really gets. This is kind of an odd going home thing because usually they go up to the shelter first, and so I'm doing the goodbyes and then they end with me going up to the shelter, turning off the stream. But this time Janet's coming over here to pick him up. Whatever works best for the cats. Well, she was on for a good 3 hours on Wednesday, so I think she's pretty much okay with it. But I did tell her, she knows about the cam, and I told her that it was her preference whether or not the cam stayed on or turned it off. She's like, "Oh, it's fine. It's fine." She's pretty cool. She is so excited for you to come home, Mr. Corn Cob. She's so excited for you. And she doesn't have any more plans this weekend. She's off until Monday, and so she can just hang out with Mr. Corn Cob for 2 whole days, 2.5 whole days. Well, okay, it sounds funny to say half whole day, but they get 2.5 days to just chill out and get to know each other. Lick, 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 lick. Yes. This is the hard part of being a foster, you guys. Saying goodbye. Friday is the best day for adoptions because you have the whole weekend ahead of you. If yesterday hadn't have been a holiday, she probably would have adopted him yesterday. What you looking at? Lick, 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 lick. Yeah. It's the important part. And I just keep telling myself that if I keep all of my cats, then I couldn't foster anymore, and they really appreciate having having people who can foster. So I like to help. You should come in out over here. Oh, you're gonna bath? Okay. I think the hardest one was Nakai because he was so adorable and he was so snuggly. And it was really hard sending him back up to the shelter. Mr. Corn Cob's gonna be pretty rough too because he's a big snuggle bug. I can't pet you up there, buddy. Not very well, anyway. Oops. Enough touching, Mom. Enough touching. If I was smart, I'd get a big garbage bag and empty the litter in those 2 boxes that are going home. I'm gonna be smart. I'll be right back.
I thought you said you. Let's see. I think. Oh, we do. Okay.
Oh, Susan's saying send home the fellow with the diffuser. He is tired from playing. Yay, Susan says I can send home the actual fellow with the diffuser. That would be good. Or, comfort zone diffuser. time did Janet text? There's also a little bit of nervous energy going on, what do I do? What do I do? She might be here sometime in the next 15-20 minutes. I am keeping one litter box with litter, don't worry about that part. Aha, you used it. Sneaky boy. Give them a quick clean. No, I'm not thoroughly cleaning the boxes, just giving them making sure there's no yuck on the outsides and just generally that they're not sticky and yucky. Ooh, is Sarah traveling? I'll be right back. Sorry. Wow. Oh, sad face. Losing your cats is hard. I'm glad the card in the picture I sent Sarah finally got there. I sent it, and then like a couple weeks later it came back as undeliverable, so I sent it to her mom. And then her mom gave it to her and she got it. I know. I picked you up. I picked you up. Oh, I didn't know you lost Abby. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm really sorry about that, Buddy Bites. That's really rough. May his memory, her memory, continue to be a blessing. I hope that's a useful phrase. It seems like a useful phrase. I like to remember my cats. I remember the good times, not the times while they were sick. When you've just lost somebody, that's a really hard thing to try to remember. Yes, yes, we do. The other day I was missing my Cubert really hard. And my Mr. Smudge really hard. And I'll miss Mr. Corn Cob, but at least I know he's going somewhere where he's getting lots of love. It's not gone. Lots of big internet hugs to you, Bitey Bites. Thank you, Bitey Bites. Can you put the link in the chat? Oh, yeah. If you put the link in the chat, I'll approve it. Oh, okay. That's an even easier way to find it. I don't do a lot of Instagram, so I keep having to remind myself to actually post pictures on Instagram for my fosters. I have a personal Instagram, but I haven't like posted anything to it in like a couple of years. Abby and Bobby. Oh, no, don't go anywhere. I'll look at it when I'm done. If I stop petting Mr. Corncob, he'll get down. Thank you for sharing that, Bitey Bites. I will definitely go look at pictures of Abby. He is such a good snuggle cat. Such a good snuggle cat. Although if birds show up, I suspect I'm going to lose him again. You're very welcome, Bitey Bites. I like that I can help. I don't have money to donate, and I have a hard time getting up to the shelter and to various places to volunteer, but I can foster cats, and so that's how I like to be able to help. Nose kisses. And a blep. Are you going to keep your blep out? No, you should keep your blep out. Come here. Aww. Not use those boxes. Hey Jeff, can I get you to take this bag of litter out?
Sure.
Thank you. This is where I put the garbage or the litter boxes in a garbage bag to keep him from using it without litter, because that would be awkward. Oh, wow. Mom, why are you picking me up again? I did not ask to be picked up, but oh, okay. Scratches are good. think after we send Mr. Corn Cob home, I'm going to go make some caramel corn. I do make my own. I found a really yummy recipe that we it's a crunchy caramel corn instead of a gooey caramel corn, and it was really good. Let me get the recipe. Oh, I am getting extra love. This is the link for the butter toffee corn popcorn. It's like Cracker Jacks. We don't put the peanuts in just because we like it without, and because I have friends with peanut allergies. But it's a crunchy corn, and you can control. You can, if you undercook it a little bit, you can have a little bit more gooey. But oh, it's really good. It's one of the things I'm making to give to friends and family this year. I'm making spice cookies and caramel corn and chocolate covered cherries. Actually, what I should do when I finish is work on the chocolate covered cherries because they're all drained and dried. So now we just need to I put fondant around them and then let that chill for a little bit and then dip them in chocolate. Oh, she'll be here soonish. She texted me an hour ago to say she was going to come and it might take about an hour, so pretty much any time now. Just depends on what the traffic's like on the street she's driving.
Jerry Lynn?
Yep.
She's here.
You want to let her in and bring her back? Your mom's here. Your mom's here.
Okay. Yes. Hey, Johnny. Anyway.
Guess what, Corn Cob? Your mom's here.
Oh no. Mom is here.
Okay.
Chatters are saying hi.
Hi people.
All right, buddy.
You wanna let him test a little bit? Aw, hi darling. You don't wanna go home? Oh, I'm sorry. You want to stay with Mom? Huh? You want to stay with Mom?
Yeah, he can go home with you though.
Oh.
Is he talking?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the carrier.
You don't want to
Oh.
That's what it does, like the carrier. Everybody, this is Janet. This is Corn Cob's new mom.
go. Hi.
Mr. Corn Cob, you should go say hi to your mom.
Hi, sweetie. Hi. Remember me? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this is the same pants as the other day. Different shirt though. Yeah, hi, sweetness. You ready to go to a really quiet house? It's a really quiet house. You're gonna be so bored. You are just gonna be bored to death.
No, it'll be awesome, Mom.
But you won't get all day loving, that's the only problem. Well, this is a good sign.
And now he's gonna be all shy, going, "Oh,
Oh no.
Oh. No, I don't want to go to you. I don't like you. You like me, don't you? You liked me the other day. You did. You did. Hmm? I know I don't quite have the anthem, mister. Climb on your shoulder. You climb on my shoulder. Yes, you can. Oh.
I think he knows something's up.
Yeah, I can, yeah.
okay."
Yeah. He don't want to go.
He just doesn't like carriers.
Who does?
Not me.
No. I wouldn't want to be putting on those things. Yeah, so it was quite an adventure getting back here. I was that person on the road that everybody said, "Oh, that's the witch. Oh gosh, I have to turn here." You know, oh no, this is. I mean, I didn't actually cut anybody off, but I kind of. Yeah.
It's like one of those. Oh right, I'm turning
like,
here.
Drive like an old psycho.
So we've got
Drive
litter
like a
boxes
man
there.
person, you'll fit right in.
So we got the empty litter boxes there.
Okay.
Do you want the bucket that I've been storing the litter in?
Do we have litter?
Yes, that
Okay.
one's about a third full, and then I have a full other bag out.
Okay, whichever you.
Okay, I mean I can.
willing to give
If
up.
you want the bucket, I can give you the bucket.
I have a bucket.
Okay.
At home. Yeah.
I can also put it in a garbage bag if you want to take that, or just take the full bag, whichever you want
Okay.
to do.
Yeah, I'll take the bag then.
Okay.
Yeah, because I have a bucket like that I keep my cat litter in. I believe at this point it is empty because I emptied it out and I was too lazy to open the box, which I have a full box of
Mm-hmm.
the kind that I was using, and so that's just in. I just put that in the bathroom. So.
Okay.
So one of the things I was talking to Susan about was isolating him a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Because I had thought that I would just do what I normally do, is just bring him home, open the cat carrier, wants to come out.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to be home until Monday morning. So, but I was wondering if it would be better to isolate him on Monday. The only problem being is I really don't want to put another litter box in my bedroom again, and the bathroom is way too small.
Mm-hmm. I would say that I would maybe close your bedroom because you're the most worried about him peeing on the bed.
Yeah.
So what I would do is close your bedroom while you're not there.
Oh, okay.
That's what I would
And
do.
then sort of isolate him in the living room.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
isolate him in the living room.
Yeah, because I mean, if he pees on the couch, it's not the end of the world because unless he pees where I sit. But she's done that too, so you know, I'm not as concerned about. Oh my God, he's got a scratch on the furniture.
I mean, most cats are kind of okay if you like put him in a bathroom for a day.
Yeah.
But
I know, but my bathroom's like half the size of this. I mean, I'm gonna be lucky the little boxes fit in the bathroom.
Yeah.
You know.
So whatever you're more comfortable with.
Yeah.
I mean, see what he does over the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
While you're not home, I would close your bedroom door because you're the most worried about the bed.
Yeah, I prefer it. It's fine if he wants to come up in the bed when I'm there. Go under the covers with me. Fabulous, love it. I love snuggling with cats in bed. So
me too.
Wonderful.
I think he's gonna be really good for that.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a new little like pad for on the back of the couch on that side of the couch where the cat's always sat.
Mm-hmm.
That new pad up there. I got a sisal scratcher.
Nice.
It has a little ball in the end. I have a chair. It's like a kitchen chair that I can maneuver so he can sit and look out the sliding glass door.
Nice.
And then I have the cat condo and a little windowsill that he can. I want to get another one of these though. I need to get one of those for him.
Are you interested in? I've got some waterproof flannel sheets. Are you interested in borrowing those for a couple weeks?
No, I think I'll be okay.
Okay.
I'll be okay.
One of the viewers is trying to convince you to name him Joe because that's his name. He likes
Joe.
naming all the cats Joe. I'm like,
no. If I named him anything, it would have to be in line with the rest of the Irish clan. So it would have to be something like Bailey. I think I'm already up to calling him Mr. C. So he's going to be Mr. C, or he's going to be Corny. He's going to be relaxing at home, I hope. He's got an ottoman the size of this couch to sleep on. I put a blanket on that for him to sit. I have a blanket that I put over my legs. He's welcome to sit on it, under it. Only thing I don't want him to sit on is don't sit on the computer. Because that's always next to me, so. Yeah. I was going to look at your webcam, but I didn't know how to do it. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Perfect name for Corn Cob is Joe. Well,
Joe,
thanks, Joe.
Joe tries to get everybody to name their cats Joe or Tater. One of the
Tater. No, it would be like something Irish, like Bailey, or the other cat, the Blue-Ray Cheyenne. I like the Cheyenne part. That was kind of cool. But Corn Cob is unique enough to. Does he answer to it? Does he know it?
Sort of. I mean, when he's in the mood, it will get his attention. But that could also just be me talking.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And I got the bag there. It's got the loose cans. There's 2 more cases of cans that will go home with you.
Okay.
And I've got his treats.
She said the doctor is going to be available sometime next week to write the prescription, and then she'll get it to me.
But in the meantime, you've got 2 cases, so 2 and a little bit.
And you feed him how much, like?
I feed him 1 can morning and 1 can evening.
Okay.
Kind of keep an eye if it looks like he's starting to fill in too much. You might go down to like 3/4 can morning and evening. Because he was, we think that Topaz was stealing his food.
Oh, yeah. That was the problem I had with Gypsy, because Riley would eat his food and then go up and push her out of the way. And that's why she was so small. And once she was on her own, and she got not only the dry food all the time, and the treats, and the wet food, she ballooned out.
Yeah. If he gets up to 14 pounds, that's too much.
Yeah.
He's around 13 right now.
Okay.
So.
Yeah.
I put in one of the Fellaway diffuser in there with a brand new canister.
Okay, great. I did buy an extra collar for him.
Awesome.
So
I also threw in a few Fellaway wipes, which can be used for, I don't know. We could like wipe down the inside of his carrier, but I don't think that would actually help right now. But they could be useful for like wiping down an area where you want him to be. That like wipe it on a towel or something like that.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's not that big a place, so it's not like he's going to be wandering around in a mansion somewhere. We're not going to see him. I do remember when I first get cats, and they were in the same room with me, I'd have to go see where they were, what they were doing. What's going on? I had my cat, I couldn't find her one day, and couldn't find her. And I finally found her, believe it or not, in my closet. I had 2 suitcases. I had one of the wheelie kind, and then one of the regular kind. And the one of the regular kind was open. She was in the suitcase. It was like, I was because she liked to go behind there's an ironing board in there, that thing that she never used. There's an ironing board in there. I would thought she went behind there. And I was sort of feeling around. I was like, wait, what? She was in the Okay, so I knew that was
her suitcase is out on the bed. She likes it's kind of a soft top, and so our cats like to sit on it.
Oh, of course. Well,
hey, Joe, she was
about suitcases for a while, not until maybe next year if we go to Colorado. But
hey, Joe, she was saying she doesn't have a shelf yet, but she's gonna get one.
No, I have a condo. He's gonna have to get round in my condo. Nice try.
He's kind of famous for this in the chats.
Is he? Oh, okay. Am I going to have to start one of these for?
No, you don't have
for
to.
him. It's kind of fun,
If you make a Facebook page, if you end up making a Facebook page that is public and share posts there, people will follow it.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know how to do that.
If you share pictures for me, I'll post them to the Breakroom page so people can keep up with them.
Yeah, like I'm going to take lots of pictures.
Did you like the pictures I sent this morning?
You know,
What are you doing?
he's saying he's very comfy and warm here. You're going to take me outside in that cold.
Did you see the one I sent you?
Yes, it's so cute.
He was sitting on my lap and he actually like looked up with his eyes open and
Yeah.
I'm like, oh good. You can actually see your blue eyes.
Beautiful blue eyes. I almost had to take him away from you. I know that you love him.
I know, but he'll be happier at your
Yeah.
house.
Yeah.
He'll be happier not confined to a single room all the time. And I'm only in here a couple of hours a day.
Yeah.
So, you know, he doesn't get nearly as much people time as he'd like. And he doesn't get to snuggle in a bed with somebody.
Yeah.
And so I think he'll be happier at your
I think
house.
so.
And I've got my cats.
Yeah. Yeah. I know, but it's sort of like you with him. It's like Debbie with Koa.
I've had him for a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, she got that cat, and the first, I mean, swear there had to be 100 pictures the first week. It's like, look, Koa from this angle, Koa from this angle. Look at Koa sitting, look at Koa standing. Yeah, kind of like that.
Lots
But
of
you
Corn
didn't
Cob
take all
pictures.
those in 1 week.
No.
She kind of did that the first week. So I'm not going to be at group on Tuesday night.
Okay.
I have to go to Texas.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's fine, just to check things out. Haven't been there in a while. And then the following weekend, the following Tuesday, I'll be there, but I'll be late because I don't have a hairdresser appointment until January.
I hate that.
Yeah, she actually emailed me. She had updates.
Can you use Instagram?
No. I guess I'll have to figure out how. You know, I'm not the computer age, so
That's
I mean,
okay.
I'm lucky I can do Facebook.
Bitey Bites, I'll try to remember to share some of the pictures on Instagram as well.
Yeah.
Bitey Bites is down in Arizona.
Boy, oh boy, I tell you, the medical folder she gave me.
Yes.
Holy
Well, they did a lot of work on him to try to
Yeah.
figure out what the cystitis was
Yeah.
going on. But now you've got lots of records to give to the shelter, or give to your vet, so.
Yeah, I had a nice chat with Susan. She was very nice.
She is very nice. CFP, Cats for President, is from Germany. Joe is in the Midwest. So.
Cool. I should try to keep this up. Don't know how to do it, but.
I mean,
how do you set something up like that?
so this is a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And so I post on YouTube. I mean, the video is running, so the camera's right there. And so this is the chat for that. But one of the things I could do is I could set up a Facebook page for him if you want, and you can post pictures there.
Yeah, that would be cool.
So I can do that.
Yeah.
Set that up and make you one of like the moderators, and then you can post pictures.
Okay. Yeah.
Awesome. We'll work on getting that set up, and then I'll link it. Send you a link and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I'm lucky I can do anything. I can do Facebook. I mean, it took me like 2 weeks to figure out how to answer my phone. Couldn't figure out how to answer my phone. And now I can't, like, if I want to text a picture to somebody, I can't figure out how to do that. I think I figured that out. I'm okay with actually posting a photo to Messenger or to Facebook. But otherwise I'm like totally lost. Because my boss, when I took that picture of her, and she said, would you email it to me? And I'm like, yeah, if I can figure out how. I don't know.
Yay! See if Cats for President says that would be generous to share some pictures with us.
Oh, yeah.
So either we can set him up a specific page and then you can post pictures to that, or you can post pictures and I'll just take them and share them to...
Yeah. Well, let's do a specific page.
Okay.
That would be good. And so
I'll work on that.
You can tell your people where it gets directed to. Yeah.
And then I can share some of those pictures on Instagram for the Instagram people.
Yeah, I mean, I should do that, but again, I don't.
Don't worry about it. We always like to tell adopters that it's your living room and you should do what you're comfortable with.
Yeah.
And anything that we get is amazing, and if we don't get anything, we understand.
Yeah, because I kind of wouldn't want just me sitting around and watching me sleep. That probably wouldn't be the.
Well, you'll
Some
notice.
people might like that.
You'll notice that this cam is only in here.
Yeah.
And if I had enough bandwidth, I would stream 24/7, but I don't, so it only gets streamed during the daytime.
Oh.
So.
Okay.
It means that I don't have to remember to put pants on at night.
Well, my thing is, I get there, I sit down, and I put my little blanket on, it's like, You know, anywhere from 10 minutes to 2 hours, and who knows.
He's gonna love that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's gonna have a lap like pretty much every night. I had a fairly busy social life for a while. It's kind of calmed down. So you know, it's a couple nights a week. It's like, but my weekends are still kind of
Yeah,
busy. But you know, but pretty much I'll be around.
that's good.
It's just like from 6 something in the morning to 5 or 6 at night.
Yep.
Then I'll be working and
Well, I mean,
grocery store and stuff. That's pretty normal.
most days in here, I feed him in the morning, and then I'm busy during the day.
Yeah, yeah.
And then he doesn't get anything until like 7 or 8 that
Oh,
night after I
okay.
finish dinner. So
Okay.
he really
Yeah.
is by himself a
Is
lot
he?
of the day.
Oh, okay, okay.
I might come in during the daytime
Mhm.
for a little bit, but
Yeah.
those are hit and miss days.
Yeah, and I won't be able to do that because,
Yeah.
I mean, even coming home for lunch is kind of a stretch. To come home for lunch, spend time with him, and then leave.
He'll come home. He'll be fine.
Yeah, okay.
He's got comfy places to hang
Mhm.
out,
Yeah.
and yeah.
I still have to find the basket with all the toys. I found like 5 or 6 toys. He's got some toys. But,
I've got a couple in there. I've got
Okay.
the cat dancer and
I bought a banana.
I threw in this one because this has
Okay.
been a favorite
Okay.
one that doesn't get destroyed quite as easily as
Mhm.
the feather toys.
Yeah, I do have a lot of the on the stick thing.
This is a store that we use a lot, Midday, and that's where I got this.
Okay.
So
I
yeah.
think there's a mud bay in Camden Park.
I also threw in the tail end of the this is the cat lax stuff that the hairball treatment
Oh,
stuff.
okay.
You just put a strip on top of his food. There's probably like 1 or 2 strips in
Oh,
there.
okay.
I just threw that in there to remind you that sometimes you might need that.
Okay. Good, yeah.
It's not like I only give it to him once every week or 2.
Okay.
So it's not like super often, but if you start
Yeah.
seeing him going like coughing, he's looking like he's coughing, he might be trying to get up a hairball.
The
All right,
only thing
bye,
that
Joe.
wakes you up in the middle of the night when you hear, oh yeah, that's the one thing that would absolutely wake me up in the middle of the night. Bye, Joe. Nice to chat with you. Not changing his name to Joe though. Sorry. What can I tell you?
That's okay. He tries to get everybody to do that. Oh, look, there's a new foster of kittens. Let's name them all Joe.
My mother would call everything Charlie. So that's why when I gave her my cat, which I don't even remember what her name was because we didn't bond, or however long I had her, she named her Charlie, and they were just best
I like
pals.
adding Bob to a lot of things. So
Yeah.
like Bird Bob.
Or
And
Bob. Corn Cob Bob.
that's just weird.
Cob Bob. Cob Bob.
Cob Bob.
Cob Bob. And when they were doing the paperwork, they put 2 B's, like, I could call him, what is it, Leo? Was it Leo Cobb? No.
I don't.
Lee J. Cobb.
Oh, yeah.
After Lee J. Cobb. They call him Cobb. Hey, Tootsie. Hey, Tootsie.
Cobby.
Mr. C. Mr. CC.
Yeah, CC would work too.
CC would work too. Yes. And then Sloppy Joe would come smooch.
Club Smoosh is another kitten cam that I follow. That's where a lot of these people
How do
know
you
me from.
find these? I mean,
You go to YouTube and search kitten cam.
can't. Oh, okay.
But I can send you some links if you'd like.
Yeah.
Club Smoosh. Most of them do kittens rather than adult cats.
Yeah.
But yeah.
They're
So
still cute to look at.
they're fun to watch.
Yeah.
The one that does like the big one that kind of started a lot of them, Foster Dad John, is on a hiatus until probably January
Mhm.
because of some life changes.
Yeah.
But it's we're all looking forward to him fostering again. He's got a highlight stream running of all of his
Yeah.
fosters that
Oh, cute.
he's had like 50
Wow.
more than 52 litters because there was a card game
Yeah.
litter based on because it was his 52nd litter.
Mm-hmm.
So
Wow.
he's
Okay.
streamed. When did John start streaming? Like litter number 8 or 12 or something like that. He's been streaming for like 8 years.
Wow.
Yeah,
And you've been streaming for how long?
1 year,
1 year?
a year and a half.
Huh?
I got my first foster July of last year.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay, so you haven't
maybe
been-
June of
You
last
haven't
year.
been doing this a real long time.
No, I mean I've only lived in this house since
Yeah, that's
April
true,
of
too.
last year.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I didn't have I've only been in apartments and they
Mhm.
haven't been big enough to foster, and also leases and things like that.
Yeah,
Which are like
yeah.
no, you can't foster.
Yeah. I was almost thinking of fostering, but then it's like, I wouldn't want to give them back.
It is hard. I will tell you that.
Yeah. Yeah, I know how to attach to everything. So.
I was giving him lots of loves earlier, whether he liked it or not.
Well, you're going to be my next of kin for him, so you know.
Okay.
Just to know.
That's fair.
Yes. Yes.
And I'm also available for helping out if, like, you have to go somewhere. Or...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, one of the things that I was talking to Susan about, which I thought was kind of strange, it's like, because I never think of myself as being that old, but it's like I can die before him, because he's only 8,
Mm-hmm.
you know, so I could possibly. She said they have a thing in the brochure that they gave me.
Okay.
They gave me a whole bunch of papers for that, things to do, and so I guess I'm gonna have to call my vet and see about getting him in maybe next week.
Okay.
See how he does for a week, and get him in because he hasn't had his teeth done.
Yeah.
A year or so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And did they? And I'm assuming probably somewhere in their paperwork says when he's due for his next round of vaccinations and stuff.
Yeah, probably in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's not on the to-do list. The to-do list is pretty much just, you know, bring him to the vet and have him.
And they should. Did they give you the coupon for the free?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'll have to
Make sure your
my vet does that.
Yeah.
Because if they don't, and I'm also thinking of, you know, like I said, maybe changing vets. I'm not sure.
I mean,
There's
only ever.
nothing wrong with my vet, but she's just not a people person, and so it makes it hard to communicate with her sometimes. Mm-hmm. You know, like she'll be looking at the cat, and then she'll walk out and close the door, and I'm like,
"Are we done?"
You know, I'll be waiting. Is like, is she coming back? Am I done?
That's rough.
That's happened so many times. You know, but
hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy. I'm gonna stress you out by me driving. At least it's not that far. It took me quite a while to get up to Arlington, but I went, you know, 527 to State Avenue to 551.
It is not the easiest places to get there.
No, it wasn't too bad. I mean, you know, I was thinking of 9, but then going on 531 across 9 from 9 was just like really, really far. And I like going over the bridges in Everett. I love those little bridges. They're so cool. Boy, I'll tell you, going north when I was coming south, really crowded. Yeah.
I think people were going up to the outlet malls up there.
Yeah, could be.
Because there's the outlet malls in Maryville.
Yeah.
It is Black Friday.
I get that. I was reading stories on Facebook about, I like to read all those, you know, those tell-all and interesting stories and stuff, and I was reading ones about Black Friday. I was just like, really, you really don't need stuff that bad.
I bought one thing online that was a thing that I needed, that I've been saving up all year for.
Well, that's online. It's a different story. I don't see getting up and going until 3 o'clock in the morning standing at Walmart to get a TV set.
I have a friend who went to Target at 6:30 because she could get a 65-inch TV for $280.
Wow.
She's like, okay, this is worth it, but I probably won't ever do this again.
No, I don't even like to go to stores normally.
I know, right?
Yeah. No, it's like, oh God, I gotta go to Target. I park far away, do what I have to do, I leave.
I like finding places where I can park that's reasonably near, but also reasonably near to exit, so I can just boom.
Yeah.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, because I go to the one in Woodinville, so sometimes the one in Redmond, but usually the one in Woodinville.
The Costco in Linwood and Everett. I have my places that I like to park that are not super busy, but also near exits.
Yeah.
But within reasonable walking distance.
Yeah, I go to the Costco in Kirkland because it's right down the block from work.
Nice.
To get gas, so I can be in and out of there in no time at all. Because the first time I had to do it, I actually did go to the one in Woodinville. It was just like, oh God. It took me 45 minutes to get there, and you know, I still have to get back. But this one is just, oh wow, down. So I can leave my office at 4:30 and be back out there before 5. You know, even sometimes sooner than that.
Costco that's closest to me is, you know, where you turned onto 112, just a little bit north of that.
Somebody was pulling in, and I looked at it and I went,
no, not Black Friday.
Not Black Friday, no thing. Not Black Saturday, not Black Sunday, not Cyber Monday.
I mean, I'll have to go to the grocery store on Monday because I'll need groceries by then. But
yeah, I gotta get gas on Monday night, but that's probably about it. You know, because driving up and down here, used up all my gas.
Funny thing about that.
Yeah. Well, I guess we gotta take you home. Let your mom get on with her life. Yeah, I know you don't want to do this, do you? Yeah. Yeah. I know. You're not gonna be happy.
So I've got half to a third a thing of litter in here. Are you interested in taking the loose litter here or just the bag of litter?
The bag will be fine because I have that. I have a scoop. I have everything.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, buddy.
I don't want to take you down.
Do you want to put him in the carrier or do you want me to?
I think I want you to.
That is fair.
Thank you.
Mom, what are we doing? Mom, why?
Do I have a feeling I'm going to hear meow, 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 meow
Probably.
all the way
Although
home?
he gets kind of quiet. I'm gonna.
Yes, sweetie. Hi, baby.
I'm also gonna go give the cam a close up.
Okay.
Let's trade places. All right, viewers. Here's Mr. Corn Cob. Say goodbye. Say goodbye.
He's like, no. I'm not
Like, what are
gonna
you
say
doing, Mom?
bye. We're getting congrats, but
Your viewers are proud of you.
oh, he does not want to go.
Nope.
Aw. Feels so bad.
I know. I know, right?
I'm sorry, sweetheart. Yeah,
Oh,
I know. It's awful.
everything's awful and you're not okay.
But you're gonna be okay. Because you're gonna come home to nice fluffers and softies and all sorts of stuff like that.
So I'll keep this litter here, and if it turns out that